Hello, my name is Lori Pilgrim. I'm part of the design team working on the Scheduler project, and I want to show today the new application called Graphical Resource View. In order to appreciate it, I thought I'd walk you through the current way that you do modified availability. So from a person record, you can click on the more actions for modified availability, and you select a day and say modify availability, and you have to pick your time and end time and your hours. So if I want to do a full day, which is just easier, of sick time, I say okay, and then a record is created below. Now if I go to our new application, and that is available from Graphical Assignment. So now if I go to the new application and I open up a schedule, in this case I've just done calendar and multiple shifts and specified my demo data. I go to the graphical view and I'm going to see all of my labor in a hierarchy by craft and crew types, and you can see it comes back to the last view I was in. And so that's August of 2020, and you can see a number of color coding here in this calendar view. We've made it as simple as we can, so instead of doing all of what I just showed you, if I have somebody that wants a vacation for, let's say, a week, I can just double click on the cell and it will give me vacation time for the full week, and it reduces down the number of hours available for that electrician technician that I have available for that week. Now if I want to remove somebody's, let's say in this case, training, so I'm going to take Aaron off of training, I select that remove and I just click on the cell, and so it's going to remove that modified availability. If I want to do a partial, so like many times personal days can be half days, or just time off will be half days. Extra time is always kind of a partial day thing, right? So if I pick on extra time and partial day, although extra time would always be a partial day, if I double click on somebody, it will come up with this dialog, and I do have to fill it in. So extra time always needs to be outside of the shift time. So I'm going to put in that they're going to work from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., an extra 2 hours of extra time, and say okay. And it's going to put a little triangle in the corner here. So let's say that they actually are just going to switch around their time. So if I say they're going to take some personal partial time, and they're just going to take off the first 2 hours, and so if I put in 10, it will put 2 hours at the end, and I can say okay. And so in the end it comes back to the same number of hours, but I also show that it's a multiple, right? So when I mouse over, it gives me that information. If I do an alt click, I can find out exactly what's going on in that tooltip. And of course tooltips are always configurable. If I want to find out, so I gave this person a week of vacation, and then now this person's asking for a week of vacation in the next week. So that seems okay, but I might want to check on things like their availability through the year. So how many vacation days have they done? I see they got meetings, sick times, and vacation. I can put the filter on this and look for all of the vacation reason codes. Sorry, they have 14 vacation days already scheduled, and if I look, some of those are in December and not taken yet, so there's 4 days plus that extra one if they're only allowed 3 weeks. So I might do some negotiating with this person and say, well, I can take the vacation week in December off and give you this week in August if you like. So it's a nice way to check on any of those type of things. Also might be interested in what work is assigned to them during that week. Now it's out a little ways, so if I view the labor assignment, I can specify the time period and get those assignments. In this case, nothing's assigned yet, but it's nice to have that type of information at your hands. You can flip between one month to the other by just selecting the next, or you can select a date. So if I've got somebody asking for vacation in December at Christmas time, I just pick a day in that month and I can move to that, and we can see Tanya's vacation in that month. I can also go to a week view and look at weeks and navigate between weeks as well. And there I've got that vacation week. And that was just a short demo on the new application. I hope you enjoyed.